Hey, welcome to your class. Today's class is called Binds to Birds. We will do a lot of binds and then we will go to Bird of Paradise because clearly I am very creative with my names. How this is going to work? We'll warm up. We'll do a couple rounds of a flow, incorporating the binds, playing a little bit, and then we'll get to a fourth round that's not really included in the first chunk, just to hit some other things like dancer pose. When we get to this portion, you have the opportunity to do a normal dancer pose. Same arm reaches back and grabs the foot kick strong. Or if you want to grab a strap, dog leash, whatever you have for a king dancer, you're more than welcome to grab that and use that. I will be taking the king dancer. You don't have to. Dancer pose actually probably makes sense more with the second part of the flow, but king dancer will get you the more symmetrical back bend, which is what I'm seeking for. So if you've got the strap and you want to use it, cool. If you don't have a strap and you're like, dancer pose works as well. If you are taking the strap and place it near the front of the mat, we'll get to it later. And then lastly, for the music today, we're listening to the Hera. I'm assuming this class is going to be about an hour long. If it's not, I have linked the description or the link to the playlist in the description, as well as the songs you need to take out if you want to take them out of the queue just to make it not skippy, whatever you need to do. Cool. So we'll get started. We'll find a child's pose at the back of the bat. Big toes touch, knees widen. If you're listening with me on Spotify, we'll start that in 3, 2, 1. Cool. So as that's going, go and find your child's pose. Reach the arms forward, forehead rests on or towards the mat. And then from here, can you meet the palms together? And then bend the elbows, take the thumbs towards the base of the neck. And just find a little bit of a shoulder opener here. Now this might already be a good stretch. You can stay here. If you do want more, start to crawl the elbows a little bit further forward so you can elongate the backs of the armpits, the back of the triceps. And from here, seal the lips. And close the eyes, and for a few moments here, just start to breathe. And focus on the inhales, the exhales, draw them out. And focus on the triceps, the elbows, try to lengthen them a little bit further forward, even more than you already are. If you'd like to take this time, set an intention for your class, now is the time to do so. Something to motivate you, push you through today, anything that you need to set. And we'll get to it. And from here, start to reach the arms forward. Shift forward to a tabletop, hands and knees, and then straight into the cow pose. So you'll adjust the knees under the hips, and then arch the spine as much as you can. In cow pose, inhale, breath, chest goes forward, tailbone rises, gaze can go up. And then exhale, cat, press the floor away, arch the spine. Just a normal cat and cow today. So on the inhale breath, it's cow pose, chest reaches forward, tailbone rises. And exhale, cat, arch it out. Good. Last one, inhale, breath, cow pose, stay here. And then for melting heart, hip stay, you just start to walk the hands forward. Option 1, the forehead will rest onto the mat. Option 2 is your chin. Option 3, maybe your chest. Now, I have not done this in such a long time, so the chest is not going to land on the floor. But it also doesn't need to be the deepest stretch you have, so a light shoulder opening to start. We'll have plenty of times to get into the shoulders, to stretch them, to open them into this back bend range that we'll explore. So the first 5 minutes of class doesn't have to be the deepest and most intense one you've got. And we're here for 5. And hold it 4. Good for 3. And 2, can you slide the hips back just to move the hands onto the floor if they're off, or on the mat that is, and then shift forward into a low cobra into the upward facing dog. So you just press the hands, lift the chest to your height as high or as low as you need to make it. But from here, can you squeeze the butt, make the legs strong as well. Good. Slowly release all the way down to the mat, chin to mat. Open the arms out wide like an uppercase letter T. Press the palms down. Bend the right knee, and then look towards your right hand as you try to take the right foot as close to the left hand as you can. And you squeeze that hamstring, try to kick the butt, hold it for 5. And for 4. And 3. And 2, slowly release back to the belly. The second side, look left. You'll bend the left knee, take left foot as close to the right hand as you can. Squeeze for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, slowly back to the belly. We finish the shoulder stretch this time, right knee bends. Right hand comes next to rib cage as you press up and over on top of the left arm. And the right hand can stay on the floor for support, or a little bit more, and that right hand goes around the low back. But again, it doesn't have to be the most deep, intense shoulder stretch you've got. Good. Right hand for support, lower back down to the belly. Into that second side, right arm's gonna reach out. Left hand comes in, and bend the left knee, press up and over, same thing to the right. And left hand stays, or go around the low back, whatever you need to do. Yeah, left hand for support, lower to the belly. Both hands come next to the rib cage. Can you tuck the toes behind you, lift the knees, squeeze the thighs? And then the body moves in one line. It's high plank, just press it up. Once you arrive, down dog, lift the hips up. And then, of course, first down dog, shake the legs, walk the dog, anything that you need to do. Yeah. From here, we're going to take the passive squat. So widen the feet about hip width distance, maybe even a little bit more. Walk the hands back and then just bend the knees, sit low. So you don't have to find, again, not the deepest, intense squat that we're opening out the legs. We're not active. We're just kind of here, comfortably here. To pulse a little bit, get into the hips. But then from here, can you reach the left hand towards the floor? Right arm up to the sky, gaze can follow. Stay here just a moment. Good. Reset, hands come heart center. And second side, right hand down, left arm up, inhale. Good. Hands heart center. Slowly straighten the legs, parallel the feet. And take the hands behind the back, interlace the grip, right thumb on top. And then just start to reach that further over the head. Now the knees might stay bent here, that's totally cool. And remember, it is the right thumb on top. If it's not, just remember that. Good. Bend the knees, take the gaze forward as you lift the arms all the way up overhead. Your left foot's gonna step towards the right. Left hand grabs the right wrist, pull it over to the right. So side body stretch, half moon. Good. Inhale, come center, open out the arms, step left. And then the right foot meets the left as you side bend over to the left. Good. Inhale, center, feet step hip width distance. Interlace behind the thumb, back left thumb on top. And chase the floor, lift the chest, inhale, breath. And then bend the knees, exhale, take it down. Knees can stay bent or straight, your choice, your shoulder stretch, what do you need? Good. Passive squat. So just bend the knees, heels can come in a little bit as you just sit low and chest lifts. Hands can come heart center or not. High plank. Plant the hands, walk them all the way forward. Good. From the high plank, can you squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes? Look forward, take this to an upward facing dog. Just drop the hips as the chest moves forward. Good. Child's pose, big toes touch, knees widen, sit all the way back towards the heels. Keep the gaze forward. A low plank, shift, or low cobra. So shift forward into your low cobra or high cobra, your choice. And to tuck the toes, lift the knees, high plank, press up, and then down dog with the hips. From the down dog and the inhale breath, rise high to the toes, look between hands. Exhale, bend the knees, step or walk forward, forward fold. And feet meet together or the hip width distance stance. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, rise, flat back, take the arms all the way up to the sky. Forward fold, bend the knees, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten. Vinyasa. Flatten the hands, step or hop. High to low plank, your exhale breath. Your own inhale takes you upward facing dog. Your own exhale to down dog. Good. 2 more of these on the inhale breath. High in the toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, rise, flat back, take the arms all the way overhead. And then forward fold, bend the knees, take it down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten. And plant handstand or hot vinyasa, your choice, your route to down dog. And last one on the inhale breath, high in the toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Good. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms all the way up to the sky. And then forward fold, bring it down last time. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. And plant handstand or hot vinyasa, your choice, your route. And then from the down dog on the inhale breath, take the right leg up to the sky. A lizard lunge, exhale, step outside that right hand. Good. From there, stay steady, move around. Anything that feels good, nothing that feels bad. Good. And from here, can you drop the back knee? Reach the right arm up to the sky, stay here, or bend the back knee, reach back, grab the foot, and pull it. Now, if you can't grab the foot, grab your dog leash or strap, hook it around the foot, and pull that in. Same quad stretch, just a little bit less. Good. Right arm to the sky, back toes tuck, back knee lifts. Then you'll drop the hand as you shift it back to straighten out the front leg. Doesn't have to be all the way straight, just as much as you can. Good. Active squat, left foot steps forward. You'll bend the knees, lift the chest, arms go forward. So active squat. Now listen close. Come to stand up, right leg high, stork pose. So right knee just comes up a moment. You're at a side angle, that's okay. Your right foot's gonna step in the middle of the mat. And then your left foot will find a tree pose. So left foot on the shin, or reach down and take to the thigh, above or below on the knee, regardless. Hands come heart center to start. And stay here or take the arms up to the sky. Maybe even look to the sky, your choice, your challenge. We're here for 5. Good, for 4. And 3. And 2, your index and thumb of the right hand are gonna grab the left wrist. Your left leg is gonna uncross step behind the right leg, and then you'll side bend over to the right, use the right hand to pull that left arm. Runner's lunge. Your left foot steps back as you take both hands to the floor. From there, right arm goes up to the sky. And then we take it to side plank. Your right foot steps back, any type of side plank that you need this to be. You can drop the foot, lift the leg, anything you'd like. 5. Hold it. 4. And 3. And 2, drop the right hand, high plank. Stay there or take one full push up, chest to floor and up. And then we'll drop the knees. And shift back to lower the forearms. Slide into your upward facing dog, inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good. From the down dog, take the left leg up to the sky, inhale, breath. And then lizard lunge, exhale, step outside that left hand. Good. Stay steady, move around, anything that you did the first time. And really play into the sore spots here. So if your hip feels better one direction than the other, then maybe push it in that wrong direction. Not the wrong direction, but stretch your hips is what I'm trying to say. Good. From here, we'll drop the back knee. Left arm reaches up and around, reach back, grab that foot, pull it towards you. And again, if you've got that strap, a great thing to add here. Good. Left arm to the sky, back knee will lift. And then you'll drop the hand as you straighten out that front leg a little or a lot. Good. Active squat. Step forward, right foot outside the hand. Bend the knees, lift the chest, arms go forward. Your left knee is going to come up, stork pose. Left knee comes up. And then left foot steps center. Right foot finds its tree. Right foot on the shin, thigh, above or below the knee at all costs. When you got it, hands heart center or straight to the sky with the hands. But feel the heart lift up, shoulders move down, and be here. Maybe you take the gaze up. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Left index and thumb grab the right wrist. Your right foot crosses behind the left leg as you side bend over to the left. Good. Runner's lunge, hands down as you step that right foot back. Add the twist, right arm stays, left arm to sky. When you're ready, side plank, left foot steps back. Any type of side plank you need. Again, your challenge, left leg can lift or anything else, 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, drop the hand, high plank, stay, or your full push-up, chest to floor, and up. Yeah, and then we'll drop the knees, listen close, sit back onto the heels, and tend the fingertips behind you to stay, or lift the heart up to the sky, shoulders can squeeze behind you. Stay there, or maybe even lift the hips. If your back feels it's okay. We're here for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, drop the hips down. Reach the arms forward, back to the high plank, stay, or full push-up. And then we'll drop the knees. Shift back the forearms. And slide into upward facing dog, your inhale breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good. From the down dog, take the right leg up to the sky. Lizard lunge, exhale, step outside that right hand. Good. Same thing, stay steady, move around. If you want a little bit more, your right hand reaches inside to grab the right ankle. Work the shoulder underneath that right leg as you find some movement. Good. Release the hand. Drop the back knee, and then this time funky half split, so just shift it back to straighten the leg. The hands can walk underneath the shoulders for more support, or if you want a little bit more, we can start to crawl it down as you fold. Now, if you do have dragon, don't take it quite yet, unless you like really want to, but we're warming up. Shocker, but we still are. So this does not have to be, again, the deepest hamstring stretch you've got. Yeah, listen close. This part's going to get a little weird. It's just kind of for fun. You'll shift forward, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Your right foot's going to step behind you as if you'd take a wild thing. But then I just want you to take your right foot to the left, or right hand, left foot. So you're just reaching back and grabbing it. From there, it's a twisted lunge, so you'll lift the hips. Right knee comes to the chest as you step that right foot forward. And then your right arm's going to swing back to the back, crescent lunge, arms go high. Once you find the crescent lunge, meet the fingertips or the palms. Look to them, reach as high as you can, hold it 5. Just go for height for this one for 4. And for 3. 2, listen close, it's perch pose. You'll bow airplane wings and then step that left foot forward, hip width distance between the feet. So almost 2 fists could fit at least. Good. From here, inhale, reach the arms forward, come up to stand, and then open arm twist to the right. Right arm reaches back, left arm goes forward. Now your left hip wants to move forward as well, so move that hip back instead. Good, listen close. Keep the arms, just bend the knees. Take your left hand towards the floor, right arm up, and then your right hand goes around the low back, left hand around the left leg. You're trying to find the fingers. If you can't grit it, that strap dog leash works as well. Once you've got the fingers, interlace, and then just straighten the legs as much as you can. Left leg will probably be a little bit more bent, that's okay. And if you need to widen the distance between the feet, that's okay as well. Good, listen close. Bend the knees, bring the hands heart center, and feel the weight shift over to the left leg. Right foot can hover, hold it 5. It's like a perch pose, but not for 4. And 3. And 2, right foot steps back, warrior 2. Back heel spins down, you open out the legs. And then straight to reverse the triangle, straighten out that leg, high five the back wall. And extend the side angle. Bend the knee as you reach forward. Elbow can go to thigh or maybe hand to floor. I encourage the hand to floor because we're going to get very deep into the hips today. So go for it. Of course, if that does not work for you, then don't. And the right arm extends overhead. Good. Stay here. Add your challenge. Left arm can go forward. Hold the chest there for 5. And for 4. And for 3. And 2. Reverse the triangle. Straighten the leg. High five the back wall again. And then vinyasa. Exhale, hands to the floor. And step it back, high to low plank, or any other route to down dog. Your choice. Your route. Good. From here, inhale, take the left leg up to the sky. And then lizard lunge, exhale, step outside that left hand. Stay steady, move around. If you want more, your left hand reaches underneath that left, or grabs the ankle, shoulder underneath the leg, then you move around, shift forward, back side to side. Yeah, drop the left hand, drop the back knee, and then shift it back, straighten the leg, half dragon. So you stay here. Again, hands under shoulders for more lifted or more depth, walking forward as you fold in this left leg. Good. Shift forward, plant hands, lift the back knee. Left foot steps behind the right leg as if you were taking a wild thing, but then your left hand just reaches back to touch the right toes. From there, it's side plank, twisted lunge. So your left knee comes up towards the sky, left foot will step forward. Once it lands, left arm swings back, crescent lunge, arms to sky. Meet the hands, fingers overhead, look to them, reach high, hold it 5. Good, hold it 4, and 3, 2, hip width distance perch pose. You'll bow airplane wings and step that right foot forward. Feet about hip width distance or so. Weight and heels, gaze forward. Good, arms swing forward as you rise, arms up, and then half circle to the left, open arm twist to the left, that is. And right hip moves back, counter this twist. Keep the arms, just bend the knees, and take that right hand down to the floor. Left hand goes around the low back, right hand around the right leg, knees are bent to grab the hands or the strap. Once you've got it, straighten the legs. And again, maybe that left foot widens a little bit more, just create space. Your right shoulder's dipping inside the legs, left shoulder's kind of going forward. Good. Bend the knees deep, hands come heart center. As you shift into the right leg, just hover that left foot, hold it 5. Good, keep it 4. And 3. And 2, left foot steps back to warrior 2 a moment. When you're ready, reverse the triangle, straighten leg, high five the wall. And extended side angle, reach forward, elbow thigh or lower, and back arm goes over. And again, go for your lower. This is the only extended side angle normal you have. We'll do a bind next. Stay or add the right arm forward to choice, hold it 5. Good, 4. And 3. 2, reverse the triangle, straighten leg, high five the back wall. And the vinyasa. Exhale, hands to the floor. And step it back, high to low plank, or any other route to down dog. You choose. Cool, so that's our sequence-ish. We'll do it 2 more times. A little bit different. From here, take the right leg up to the sky, inhale, breath. Good, lizard lunge, exhale, step outside that right hand. Good, stay here, or right hand reaches under, grabs the ankle, work the shoulder underneath you even more. Stay there, take the right hand to the low back. Maybe left hand joins. You just hold this bind. We're here for 5. Good, legs are squeezing, or feet are squeezing together for 4. And for 3. 2, hands drop. Back knee drops. Shift it back, straighten the front leg. Good, now stay here, half dragon or go for full. We'll slide this leg forward a little or a lot, be gentle, and maybe a soft bend in that right knee just to protect the right knee. You'll have 1 more of these, so again, this still does not have to be the deepest one you've got. We're here for 10. 9. 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Right foot slides to step behind the right leg or left leg. Right hand reaches for the foot just to touch it. And stay there, or wild thing, lift the hips up. Right hand reaches overhead, 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, bring it side plank, stack the shoulders. Right knee comes up to the sky if you can. And then twisted lunge, keep the arms as you step that right foot forward. Once it lands, right arm swings back. You meet the left arm, take it up to crescent lunge, straight with a back bend, or skip it, hold it 5. And keep the palms together, hold it 4. And for 3. And 2, slowly airplane to perch pose, hip width distance. So that left foot steps forward, both feet land on the floor. And again, maybe a little bit wider than hip width, that's okay. Charge to heels, right to stand, arms reach up, and then semicircle, half circle, twist to the right. Hopefully you get that. I don't know what to call this, the open arm twist. Good, keep the open arms, just bend the knees. Left hand towards the floor, right arm up, and then right hand around the low back, left hand meets it. Try to find the fingertips. Once you've got it, straighten out the legs, fold. Good, now from here, a little fun challenge, bend both knees a little bit. Right leg actually still straight. Can you find tree pose legs with this spine? So my left foot is going to lift, and I'm just going to try to bring my left foot onto my right shin. So not going for the thigh, because with this spine, it's impossible. So we're pressing the left foot onto the right shin. Hold it for 5. And keeping the spine in the process. Hold it 4. And for 3. And 2, left foot steps back to the floor. Release the binds as right foot steps back, warrior 2. Straight to reverse the triangle, straighten leg, high five the wall. Good, extended side angle. Bend the knee, reach all the way forward. Hand goes a little lower this time. And then we find that same bind here. So right hand comes around the low back, reaching the back of the hand towards about your left butt cheek. Left arm reaches under. You try to find the fingers. Now, if you're leaning forward for this full bind, fine. But once you've got it, try to bring the chest back over the left thigh. Try to move your back right hip closer to the face of the direction you're facing. Try to get the hands underneath you. Lift chest a little more. We're here for 5. Good. Hold it 4. And 3. And 2. Reverse the triangle. Straighten leg. High five the back wall. Listen close. Lizard lunge. Windmill both hands inside that left leg. Back you will lift. From here, can you bend both elbows? Squeeze left knee, left shoulder, and then straighten the arms, lift that left foot. So it's like a hurdler with straight arms and the back foot on the floor. We're here for 5. Good, hold it 4. 3, 2, left foot steps back, vinyasa or skip it. Yeah, then right away, we'll take the left leg up to the sky, inhale, breath. Lizard lunge, exhale, step outside the hand. Stay steady, or option 2 is left hand grabs left ankle, work the shoulder under. Option 3, left hand towards left butt cheek. Right hand can join, you're standing on the feet. Hold it 5. Wherever you are for 4. 3. And 2, hands to floor. Back knee drops. Shift hips back, straighten leg, half dragon. Stay here or slide leg forward about a 45-degree angle off to the side. And again, maybe a gratuitous bend in that left knee just to keep protection there. 10. Again, doesn't have to be the deepest one you've got. 9, especially if you're used to hot yoga. This is not as deep as you'll normally go. That's okay. 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, back toes tack, back knee lifts. Your left foot steps behind the hips. Left hand reaches towards that right foot to stay, or wild thing, lift the hips, hand goes overhead, hold it 5. Good, 4. And 3. And 2, side plank, stack the shoulders. Left knee comes up to the sky, just a moment, transition here. Left foot steps forward, twisted lunge. Good, from there, the left hand reaches back, finish the circle, both arms to sky, crescent lunge, straight with that back bend. Or skip it, hold it 5. 4. And 3. And 2, slowly it's perch pose, hip width distance. So you'll bow, step that right foot forward, maybe a little wider than hip width, that's okay. Good, come to stand, arms reach forward, and then that open arm twist to the left. Keep the arms, just bend the knees, right hand towards the floor. Left hand around the low back, go for the bind with this right leg. Once you've got the fingertips, straighten the legs, fold. Option to stay. Or you go for this weird thing I made up. You shift into the left leg. Right foot will start to lift, and then you bring the right foot onto the left shin like a tree pose would be. You're here for 5. Good, if you got it, 4. And for 3. And 2, right foot will land. You'll unbind, left foot steps back to reverse the triangle, straighten leg, high five the wall. Good, extended side angle. Bend the knee, reach all the way forward, hand towards the floor, back arm over a moment. And then we find the bind again. Left hand around the low back. Right hand goes under the thigh. Again, you're trying to find the fingertips. If you lean forward to get that, totally cool. But once you've got it, bring that torso back. Your left hip slides towards the left side of the mat. You're here for 5, 4, and 3, 2. Reverse the triangle, straighten leg, high five the wall a moment. It's a lizard lunge, windmill inside the right leg. Good, both hands plant. You'll bend the elbows just to go low. Squeeze your right knee, right shoulder. And then as you straighten the legs, you'll lift that right foot, kick the butt, hold it 5. Good, hold it 4, and 3, and 2. Right foot steps back, vinyasa, or skip it. Last one. From the down dog, take the right leg up to the sky. Lizard lunge, just step outside that right hand. Good, no bind this time. Just drop the back knee. Shift it back, start to straighten this right leg to stay. Or half dragon, full dragon, slide that leg forward. Now, if you've got the hips towards the floor and you want a little bit more, maybe this time we go to forearms, maybe down to the belly, but again, be gentle. Do not overstretch. Go easy on yourself. And for 10. And for 9. And for 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, come back to the hands. Back toes tuck, back knee lifts. That right foot's going to step behind you. Right hand towards the left foot to stay. Or wild thing, lift the hips, go up, 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 up. Hold it 5. Good. If you do wild thing, squeeze the glutes 4. And for 3. And 2, bring it back to side plank. For transition, your right knee comes up and steps it forward, twisted lunge a moment. And then crescent lunge, right arm swings back. It goes up, meet the palms, take it straight to back bend or skip it, hold it 5. Good, hold it 4. And 3. And 2, perch pose. Step forward, airplane wings, you'll bow halfway. Now listen close, we're gonna change direction. So as you come up, it's that open arm twist to the left. Left arm reaches back, right arm forward. Good, then I bend the knees, right hand drops towards the floor. Left hand around the back, right arm under the leg. Straighten the legs, hold the bind to stay. Option 2, you go for that tree variation, right foot onto the left shin. Option 3, gaze forward, bird of paradise. So we lift this right leg up to the sky and stay there, or maybe straighten the leg as well. You don't have to straighten the leg, it's a choice. We're here for 5. Good, 4. And 3. And 2, keep hold of the bind. Slowly drop the right foot to the floor. And then extended side angle with the bind, just step that left foot back. Move the bind a little further underneath you. Lift the chest a little bit more, 5. Good, keep it 4. And 3. And 2, reverse the triangle, straighten leg, high five that back wall, Jesus. That was a lot. Good thing it's gonna be more from here, standing half moon. Reach forward, forward, forward. Use hand or not, start to lift that left leg up. And stack hips, stack shoulders, we're here for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, slowly, warrior 2. Then you'll keep the knee bent, reverse the warrior just a moment. Windmill inside the right leg, lizard lunge. And back to that same push-up, so hands are shoulder distance. You bend the elbows, go low. Right shoulder squeezes. You'll straighten the arms, kick the butt, option 1. Or bend the elbows again, hurdler arm balance. My left hip's gonna find the left rib cage as I lift the left leg, hold it 5. 4. And 3. And 2, step it back, vinyasa. Or skip it. Whew. Last time. Inhale, left leg up. To lizard lunge, step outside left hand. Good, this time we just drop the back knee. Shift it back, start to straighten the left leg, stay here. Or, not bird of paradise, dragon. Slide left leg forward a little or a lot. Stay on the hands or go to forearms. And just know this leg might be a little tighter. You don't have to go to the same deep stretch. That's totally okay. 10, 9, 8, and 7. And if you didn't know, this is basically a bird of paradise, just a different form of it. 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Come back the hands to that wild thing or foot grab. So left foot is going to set behind the right leg. Left hand reaches for that back foot to stay, or wild thing. Lift the hips up and go overhead. Hold it. 5, 4, and 3, and 2 to the side plank transition. So left knee comes up and over, step it forward, twisted lunge. Once you're stable, left arm reaches back. You'll finish that circle as you take the arms up to sky, straight to back bend, or skip it. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Perch pose, hip width distance, step forward. And again, we switch directions, so this time we're going up to the right. So you'll come to stand, arms go forward, open arm twist to the right. And bend the knees, left hand drops, right hand reaches around the low back, grab the bind with the hands. Stay there or straighten the legs is a choice. Option 2, you shift into that right foot, left foot finds the tree variation. Option 3 is bird of paradise. Left knee comes up to the sky, gaze goes with it. If you've got it, of course, option to straighten the leg, hold it. 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Slowly left foot finds the floor. And try to keep this bind or lose it if you need to. But your right foot steps back, extended side angle with the bind. And again, work that bind underneath the left leg. Hold it. 5. Good. 4, and 3, and 2. Reverse the triangle, straighten leg, high 5. The back wall. Good. Standing half moon. Bend the knee, reach forward, forward, forward. Use hand or not. And lift that right leg. And flex the right heel, drive it back, hold it. 5. Good. Keep it. 4, and 3, and 2. Slowly, warrior 2. And the knee will stay bent as you reverse the warrior, left arm overhead. And then lizard lunge, just windmill inside that left leg. Good. Foot walks out, hands shoulder distance on the floor. Bend the elbows to go low. Left knee squeezes to left shoulder as you straighten the arms, lift the foot, stay. Or bend elbows again, hurdler arm balance. 5, for 4, 3, and 2. Step or hop. Vinyasa. Whew. So one more round. Completely different. From the down dog. And finding your way to the top of the mat. On the inhale breath, high in the toes, look forward. And then bend the knees, just step or hop. Cool. So if you've got your mat, if you've got your strap, grab it. We'll start on the right leg first. So I'm going to loop my dog leash around the bottom of my left foot while I'm down here. And then when you're ready, bend the knees, just kind of roll up the spine, come to stand. So dancer right leg goes back, or king dancer with a dog leash if you want it. Your choice. Weight is going to stay in the left. Your right foot's going to go back behind you. Now, if you've got the dog leash, it goes as so. Both hands grab it. Just do the best of your ability to kind of walk the hands closer and closer to that foot. Now, as you do this, can you push the chest further forward and then try to lift the knee further higher over the head, then try to walk the hands. So don't try to do everything at the same time. Try to compartmentalize this as much as you can. So my foot goes over, I pull, and then I feel stable. I might walk the hands. Whatever choice, we're here for 10. It's a long one. Be comfortable here. It doesn't have to be the deepest one you've got. 9. For 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Too long. Cool. Slowly unwrap. Right foot's going to take a step behind you.
Just reach the arms forward, almost like a cat arch, kind of arch the shoulders forward. And that strap can stay on the foot, it doesn't really matter. From here, open twist to the left, just reach that left hand back, open the twist. Good, get a little weird, left leg stork pose. So left knee is gonna come up to the sky. You might need to adjust the right foot, make sure it's turned forward, and then again, step this left foot back, maybe a small step forward, the right foot. From there, both arms reach forward, and then open arm twist to the right. This time, keep the arms start to lean forward. Twisted triangle, left hand goes towards the shin, calf, or foot, the right arm to the sky. Use left hand pressing down to open this right shoulder, hold it for 5, 4, and for 3, and 2, drop both hands to the floor. And if you've got that strap still around your foot, go ahead and take it off here, and then just fold over legs. Throw the strap towards the front. We don't need it until the second side. But we're here, pyramid pose variation. Stay here, or we go for the bind. Both hands come inside this right leg. My right arm's gonna reach underneath, reaches for the back leg really, but my right hand's gonna reach under, back of the hand on about my right butt cheek. Left hand's gonna reach up to the sky, go around, and then again, try to find the fingertips. Once I've got it, I straighten the leg, pull, and then just try to work that right shoulder underneath the right leg as I press the right thigh towards my left foot. Good, we're here for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, hands to the floor inside the leg. Lift up just to turn the left heel in. Right foot taking a big step right. It's Skandasana, or I'm choosing Skitter's Lunge. So you can go all the way down to Crouching Monkey if you want. Skitter's Lunge, both feet are on the floor. My left hand is going to plant next to the left foot. And then I'm adding the twist, take this right arm up to the sky. So Skitter's Lunge does work a little bit better with this twist variation, in my opinion. But if you want to go Crouching Monkey and do the same thing, by all means. But I'm pressing my left hand down to open out the right shoulder as I move my left hip towards my right ankle. Yeah, this is the fun part. Squeeze the thighs, make sure the thighs are strong. They're carrying the load of the weight here. We come up to stand to the front, standing half moon. So right foot turns forward, charge through the foot, lift the leg. And this time, if you want Shavasana, we'll bend that left knee, reach back, grab the pinky toe side of the foot or the ankle, and kick strong. Right hand go to the floor or not. We're here for 5. Good, hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2. And forward fold. Drop the hand, left foot steps forward in line with the right. And shake it out, ragdoll. Really anything that you want to do here before we hit that second chunk. So while we're here, grab your dog leash if you've got it. Place it around that left foot, the bottom of the left foot that is. Or if you're not using the strap, that's cool. When you're ready, bend the knees, start to roll up the spine, take the strap with you. When you're ready, dancer or king dancer, your left leg will be lifted. And again, it's a long one, so really be gentle with this. Doesn't have to go deep right away. You've got some time to try to work that foot up to the sky. But again, move, compartmentalize. You got it. We're here for 10. Good, 9. Think more of the knee reaching up to the sky behind you, less of going back to the knee. Hold it 4. For 7. I know I said 4, but I don't know where they came from. 6. And 5. 4. And 3. And 2. Slowly, left foot will step back. You'll take both arms forward, kind of cat arch it, reset. Then we twist to the right arm reaches back, maybe gaze to the right hand, doesn't have to. Balance challenge, your right knee comes up, stork pose. Ooh, I failed that challenge. Your left foot can go center, and then just simply step that right foot back. Both arms go forward, and then vertical twist, open to the left. Good, keep the arms lean forward. Twisted triangle, right hand is shin, ankle, or floor. The left arm stays to the sky. And again, if you need to adjust the legs once you're here, that's okay. I'm making my stance a little bit longer. You're here for 5. 4, 3, and 2. Drop the hands to the floor. If that strap's still under the left foot, go ahead and remove it. We don't need it anymore. Throw it wherever you'd like. And then just fold over this left leg to stay. Or we go for the bind. Both hands come inside the left leg. Left arm reaches under, so you slightly bend on the left knee to get that left arm under the leg. Back of the hand towards your left butt cheek. Then my right hand goes up around and grabs the hand as well, or the strap if you've got it. Once you're there, then we start to straighten that left leg. Pull the shoulder towards your right ankle. Right shoulder moves forward to the front of the mat. We're here for 10. For 9. For 8. And 7. 6. It was only for 5. I don't know why I counted for 10. Release the hands to the floor. Right heel comes in to shift into this right leg. Straighten out the left. Again, crouching monkey if you want, but I'm going skater's lunge. So bottom of the feet stay on the floor. Right foot is turned about a 45-degree angle to the side. I'm going to plant my right hand and then lift the arm up to the sky. So it's like an extended side angle almost, but with the hips moving back. That's the biggest difference here, is my hips are moving back behind me instead of trying to line up one line from the heel to the foot. It's more of a hip opener in this way, in my opinion. But I also have super tight inner hips, so you might not get anything, and like that's good for you. Good. Legs do most of the work here. So squeeze the thighs, engage the legs, come up, and then take it forward, standing half moon. Reach forward, 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 forward. Left hand can drop or not. You lift that right leg. If Tapasana was your thing, you'll bend that right knee. Right hand reaches back it, grabs it, kicks it, all the things. For 5. For 4. And for 3. And 2. Forward fold, slowly bring it to the floor. Good. Bend the knees, ragdoll, grab opposite elbows, hang out. Sway side to side. A moment of stillness. We'll take it home in just a moment. Final push. A little bit of extra credit. It's going to test you. We haven't done a crow pose, so it might as well do like a really long one. Or like skip it and do a plank. That works as well. Whatever you want to do. But for now, release the hands. Bend the knees. Roll up the spine piece by piece. Head, neck will come last. Some shoulder shrugs. Buying you time here. Forwards and backwards, so both ways. And then we take it home. Inhale, take the arms up to the sky. And forward fold, bend the knees, take it down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. And plant hands, crow pose, or plank. So the way this is going to work, we find the crow pose. You will hold the crow pose as long as you can. I think there's like a minute on this song. So you're just holding this as long as you can. When you're ready, when you're done, use step, hop back, high plank, low plank, whatever you want to do, you will hold that. We are finishing extra credit until the end of this song. 20. This is a really long crow pose. Oh my God, 19. For 18. 17. This is not the end of the song, by the way. 16. That's just when I'm going to jump back. 15. 14. Keep it. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Step or hop in high plank. Finish strong. Oh, this is the end of the song. 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. Don't let the belly sink down. Pull it in. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Switch it up. Drop to forearms. Anything you need. Last 10. For 10. I know I suck at counting. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. And 2. Walk it in. Dolphin down dog. Last 10. For 9. 8. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you're done. Drop the knees. Grab some water. Wow. Well, dude, well done. Grab your strap if you got it. If you did the King Pigeon, if you did the King Dancer and you want to go for King Pigeon, grab the strap. I'm not doing it. Actually, I'll do it because I'm a giver. But half pigeon. Find your way on the right side. So right foot goes forward, left foot goes back. Half pigeon. Melt down. So we do have the opportunity to not do the half pigeon or not the King Dancer. If you just want to stay half pigeon, stay here. If you are going for that King Pigeon with me, we'll come up to stand, grab your strap. You need to bend this left knee and hook it, which is kind of awkward when you're in this position. So if you want to come out and hook it underneath the left foot as well, you totally can. Now, once it's hooked, before we get into it, if you're in the most super deep low half pigeon you can be, you might find it a little bit harder to hold this. So you might want to shorten the distance a little bit. My right leg is trying to squeeze back, left knee is trying to move forward, like I'm gripping the mat. I'm standing on ice, I'm trying to hold my body on this ice so I don't slip. Once I got it, the right hand's going to stay down for now. Left arm's going to go up, and then we're going to start to pull. Once I've got my leg squeezing, then I can lift the hips. Oh, my back is not saying hello to this. So yeah, you'd squeeze the legs together and then lift the hands up and then walk the foot towards the hands. My back has opted out of that. So always listen to your body, you know. I wanted to be here and do it with you, but like my back started to cramp and I knew that is where I do not do these things anymore. Once upon a time I would, but I'm a more mature practitioner these days. Wherever you are, for 10. 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and down dog, and step it back. Take some time in your down dog, shake it out, walk it out, anything that you need to do. And then when you're ready, half pigeon on the left leg goes up, or just left knee, left wrist, angle towards the right, whatever you need to do, your half pigeon. You've got about 2.5 minutes here because that's the length that we did it on the first time. So take your time here. I think that last minute or so was the King Dancer. So if you didn't go into it right away, you know, again, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, about 2 minutes now. So we'll be here. Cool. So about a minute, I just said about 2 minutes, a minute and a half left. If you want to grab that strap, go for it. Again, you'll strap it on the bottom of the right leg. A shorter stance with the half pigeon. So maybe a shorter stance, just to squeeze the legs together, support. So we want as much strength in the legs as we can to support this pose. When the hips are on the floor, not the end of the world, but we do tend to just dump. And that dumping will travel through our legs into our low back. So try to start with an active base, active legs. Once we can lift the hands, then we start to walk the hands up the dog leash, foot comes closer to the head, all the things. King Dancer, so much fun. One day I'll show you. Probably not, actually. I don't know. I used to love King Dancer. I just don't anymore. I have fallen out of love with it. I like half pigeon so much more. That's why I've fallen out. I love half pigeon. It's like my favorite. If you didn't know that, I don't know why you wouldn't. I do it every class. That is like the number one thing you can count on in a Bobby Wilson class is that half pigeon will be done. It's the best. Cool. So about, we'll say 10 more seconds. Cool.
Go back to the hands, come to sit. So your left, or you shift to the left, swing this right leg forward. Both feet will find the floor. Hands behind you, of course, will windshield up for the legs. That's like the second thing that you can anticipate every single class I teach, because they're just great. Good. Seated forward fold, straighten the legs out. I'm choosing about a hip width distance stance. Traditionally, feet are together. If you want to go there, cool, but my body is wanting a hip width distance. So wiggle around, on the sit bones, get even between the two. And take the arms up to sky, inhale, breath. Bend the knees first and then fold. Even if you can do this for straight legs, I want you to bend the knees first just to grab the feet, and then keeping hold of the feet. And then I start to maybe straighten the legs. And then I maybe start to pull the chest on towards the floor. Now, if you're here for hamstrings, low back, of course. We've done a lot of hamstrings and not a lot of low back since we've been back bending so much. If you do want to get more of a back stretch, and it depends on really how tight you are, how much this will stretch you. But you can invite that bend in back in the knees or not. But I want you to hold the sides of the feet, hold them as much as you can, and then just start to sit up, keep the legs straight, and then just try to lean back as much as you can. So my feet are pressing forward, my arms are stretching. I can feel the armpits. Arms are stretching, the armpits can stretch. But yeah, you're just trying to move the back as far away from the feet as you can. And keeping hold will lengthen out the arms and kind of stretch the back muscles behind you. If you're not a fan of this, of course, fold for the stretch. Whatever you want to do here is up for grabs. We're here for 10. Good, 9, 8, and 7. You can always do a hybrid, so if you get over that back stretch, you can just fold for the last 5. Good, 4. And for 3. And 2, slowly walk the hands back up, lift the chest. Bend the knees, slide hips forward. Reach the arms forward, slowly roll down to lie on your back. Good, once you're there, bring both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, a gentle squeeze, light sway, whatever feels better. Good, keep hold of the right leg, send left leg forward when you're moving pose. So interlace around the knee, hug it out towards the shoulder, and back in towards the rib cage. Try to find that contact with the thigh on the rib cage. Good, sit back twist. Right arm extends, use left hand, guide the knee over to the left. Now, of course, if you want to straighten the leg, grab it, you can. And gaze can also go to the right hand, but it doesn't have to. And slowly bring it center. Both knees to chest, drop the arms around the knees, gentle squeeze. And then keep the left leg in, send right leg forward when you're moving second side. So again, hug it out to the shoulder, in towards the ribs. Try to find that thigh to rib cage contact. And take the twist. Left arm extends, use the right hand, guide the knee over to the right. Oh, that's a bad pop. Bad isn't like a really good pop. Good. So bring it back center. Both knees come onto the chest, into the chest that is. And of course, we finish the same way we always do, happy baby, plow pose, shoulder stand. I would encourage against the plow pose. We've done so many back bends. The plow pose might feel good, but it also might not just be the best. So happy baby a little bit better since we did the forward bend in the forward fold. But if again, you really want that plow shoulder stand, like now is your time. When you're ready to move on, you can bring the feet to the floor, walk the feet together, knees go wide, or just straighten the legs out on the floor, your final Shavasana. Anything that you need to do in these last few moments is your time. And of course, if you are listening with me on Spotify, this next song is just starting. I'll encourage you to just try to stay for its entirety. But of course, you're more than welcome to stay as little or as long as you'd like. Um, with that being said, once again, my name is Bobby. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, whatever part of the day you are in. And from the very, very bottom of my heart, namaste.